It's February 18th, and we're in the book of Leviticus, which is the directions for the Levites. And in today's readings in chapter 7, we are looking at the offerings, more about the offerings, but particularly who gets to eat the offerings. So we see here the shares that are for the priest, we see the shares that have to be eaten by God, but also there's a share, particularly of the peace offerings, that the people can eat themselves. But the people are not allowed to eat it just willy-nilly. They have to eat it in a holy place. They have to eat it in the place where it's sacrificed. And actually what this says is when they're taking part in this sacrifice, when they're giving part of their sacrifice to God and then they're eating part of it themselves, they're actually participating in this meal with God. We said yesterday there's something very covenantal. There's something of covenant about eating food, particularly in the Middle Eastern understanding. And so here people are being invited to participate in covenant with God. Obviously, Jesus Messiah, when he comes, takes the Passover meal, which is the key covenant meal of Israel, the one in the year which reminds them of their being set free from slavery and from oppression by the powers of darkness. And Jesus transforms that into the record of his death and resurrection for all eternity. So every time we come to bread and wine, every time we come to Eucharist or communion, whatever it is we call it, we are sitting down and eating with God, that in participation in his covenant once again. Have a great February the 18th.